In the glitz and glamour of the digital age, many seem to lose sight of what is truly whispered in the world of wealth. The quiet confidence and self-assuredness that comes with being old money. It's not about impulsive splurges or chasing after social media likes. It's about playing the long game, building a legacy of financial security, a lifestyle of refined communication, interests and attire, and above all, an ethos of enduring class. In today's episode of Old Money Luxury, we delve beyond the facade of ostentatious affluence to reveal the core principles of the old money lifestyle, from strategic fiscal planning and elocution to cultivating intellectual pursuits and dressing with timeless finesse. However, as you navigate this enlightening journey, remember, the ultimate goal is not to simply mimic the old money persona, but to imbibe its underlying principles and build a life of authenticity and quiet dignity. So come join us on this intriguing expedition into the world of practical prosperity as we describe how to be old money in the social media era. For the uninformed, the phrase old money evokes visions of tweed suits, polished manners and age-old trinkets, doesn't it? But alas, we are missing the forest for the trees. Old money is not primarily about how you look on the outside or the items you own. It's fundamentally a relationship with money that echoes down your lineage. It communicates the ethos of thinking with foresight, of casting your financial nets across decades, not merely years. Quite naturally, it's not about hasty, impulsive actions, but strategic financial planning. In this digital age, the new money snare is all too common, with people splurging on whim purchases, accumulating colossal personal debts, and overpaying for extravagant getaways, all in pursuit of that perfect social media post. But bear in mind, old money means investing in your future, not just squandering the present. My thoughts? Aim for tangible net worth, not fleeting attention or debt-ridden decisions. Indeed, you must excise your personal debt first and foremost. No one is old money, financially or emotionally, who carries toxic debt. Embark on your old money journey with a comfortable savings and build a financial safety net. Once that's established, then you might want to graduate to investments. However, it should go without saying that you must do your own research and consult a qualified financial advisor on these matters as soon as you can. Although I'd love to brag about my business decisions, that would not be very old money, and I'm not licensed to give financial advice, my dear friends. So speak with the professionals first. Finally, viewers, take a deep dive into your subconscious. Examine your spending habits. Are you shopping out of necessity or merely for the transient approval of your virtual followers? Trim the fat of unnecessary online subscriptions and resist impulse shopping. The quintessence of old money isn't about flaunting wealth, but about prudently managing your finances and laying the groundwork for enduring prosperity. Old money is not about a facade of affluence. It's about wisdom, the art of the long game, and orchestrating a symphony of sustainable prosperity. Perhaps you perceive it as a minor detail, but let me assure you, it's monumental. The way you communicate is a striking reflection of your social stature and your ability to exude the confidence that comes with having old money wealth. So once your fiscal fortress is comfortably secure, the next bastion to explore is your means of communication. Do you falter in modulating your voice? Are you uncomfortable making a shrewd point in a conversation in only a few words? Better yet, are you a boisterous social media oversharer? Are your online habits bordering on scandalous public displays? In the realm of social media, traits like charisma, swag, or clout are lauded as the creme de la creme. But to the old money faction, overdoing this conduct is nothing less than excruciatingly gauche and irksome. Even such delicate aspects as your vocal delivery and way you frame questions, these are the small details that high society often perceives and judges, a secret assessment independent of the size of your bank balance. If your aspiration is to master the refined cadence of old money, good people to initially study are British aristocrats, both bygone and contemporary. Immerse yourself in erudite media interviews and protracted intellectual discussions. Use YouTube to tune in into programs like C-SPAN Book Talks, William F. Buckley's The Firing Line, or the classic Charlie Rose interviews. Though the majority of hosts and authors may not carry the old money or high-class pedigree, their communication styles, their choice of words, and their deference in conversation offer a sterling initiation for novices. And here's a word of advice: almost fully avoid the quagmire of social media. Not merely because it's a notorious time sink, but also because it will subconsciously shape your thinking and speaking styles to mimic the brash, new money or celebrity personas. The perpetual clamor and odd intonations of reality TV stars, the hyperactive sound editing of TMZ, or the extravagant Instagram narratives of Kim Kardashian types should not be your standard. Stick to the subdued and the elegant, and watch as the old money charm unfolds. Now that your finances are climbing the ladder of order and your vocal intonations have learnt to curb their volatile crescendos, the stage is set to elevate your interests to more eclectic horizons. Those of means and wealth invariably gravitate towards more intellectually stimulating and globally significant pursuits. Time to immerse yourself in the ocean of geopolitics, fine art, philosophy, theatre, cultural difference, the topics that would captivate a traveller spending over half the year globetrotting. In stark contrast, the social media era finds its fascination in celebrity squabbles, fleeting fashion trends, auto-tune-drenched pop music, and mainstream sports such as football, basketball, and that thing the NFL does, since I refuse to call what they do in America football. If you found yourself in a corporate box at a major sporting event, you'd likely find that the affluent guests are only marginally informed about the game at hand. They'll likely have more insights into the financial underpinnings of the event itself. A typical social media era spectator would be more invested in the game's outcome, while our skybox residents might barely pay half a mind to the proceedings, utilizing the opportunity for business networking. Additionally, you should strive to be at least mildly conversant in how economics influences global decision-making, rather than be entranced by the theater of partisan politics, largely a performance for the middle and lower classes. You should also aim to develop a genuine appreciation for the fine arts. If you were to scrutinize the lifestyles of the descendants of old money families, those not at the helm of the business, you'd find a substantial number engaged in the arts, running art foundations, trusts, exploring photography, or perfecting their craft in old money sports. This leads us to the importance of becoming at least somewhat knowledgeable about old money sports. Skiing, equestrian events, kite surfing, and don't forget to at least have a scuba license in your arsenal. The affluent enjoy inviting potential friends and partners to quick getaways involving these activities. Proficiency in these sports not only showcases your social standing, but also underlines your commitment of time, finances, and distance, a trifecta often essential to excel in these disciplines. Having laid a solid foundation of stable finances, eloquent speech, and fascinating discourse, it's time we address how to dress the part. Much like most phenomena in the digital era, the old money aesthetic, or the quiet luxury trend, is often mistaken as an attribute you can simply purchase or adorn, transforming you into the sought-after thing. Let me emphasize the cardinal rule: never procure a garment solely for its social media potential or the allure it may hold in the virtual realm. Your wardrobe must reflect quality, elegance, and finesse. Contrary to popular belief, crafting a style that aligns with the old money character requires strategic planning and subtlety, much akin to the other aspects we've discussed. It's not about perpetually parading as a part of the elite by chasing the latest trends or, heaven forbid, the influencers' wardrobes. Instead, it's about adopting a classic and timeless approach to style. For instance, old money individuals are often drawn to high-quality garments, cashmere sweaters from Loro Piana, well-tailored suits from Savile Row, or a classic Chanel tweed jacket. These pieces speak volumes about their wearers, their discerning taste, their appreciation for craftsmanship, and their understanding of lasting value. This preference aligns with their long-term mindset, investing in pieces that stand the test of time rather than the ebb and flow of seasonal trends. On the other hand, the new money social media influencers often fail to embody this old money aesthetic. They're seen chasing the it brands of the moment, favoring logomania, and endorsing a consumerist culture. It's not uncommon to see their wardrobes teeming with off-the-runway pieces from brands that often favor bold designs and logos over the understated elegance of old money staples. For a more comprehensive understanding of how to distinguish between old money and new money fashion, I invite you to watch our dedicated video on that topic, which you can view by clicking the card on screen. Remember, the essence of old money isn't about sporting the most expensive or trendy attire, but rather about embodying a class that appreciates quality, longevity, and a timeless sense of style. It's about the value of the garment, not its price tag. Remember, old money doesn't follow fashion, it defines it. Once you've navigated the preceding steps, it's time for a twist. Dispel everything you've learnt and cease your attempts to mold yourself into an old money caricature. The surest way to induce cringing among the genuinely comfortable, be it financially or socially, is the perceived effort to mimic another persona. But don't misconstrue this as an instruction to disregard steps 1 through 4. On the contrary, once you find yourself comfortably mingling with the upper strata or assuming the role of the most sophisticated in your circle, refocus your energies on just being a kind, dependable, and honorable human being. Contrary to the stereotype of the affluent as condescending hoarders, a large proportion are fundamentally kind, discreet, respectful individuals with a genuine desire for societal betterment. They hold in higher regard those who are true to their core, as opposed to those struggling to play a part. Even the more greedy among them, when encountered, often project more respect and relaxation than the flamboyant new money magnate or the individual striving to scrape by. Your task is to draw inspiration from the serene, humble aspects of old money, then to nurture your self-confidence and capabilities. Embody the relaxed assurance and the unpretentious dignity that speaks of old money without uttering a word. Because, at the end of the day, old money isn't about the ostentatious display of wealth. It's about an inherent class and grace that resonates in one's demeanor. It's not about striving to be something. It's about being comfortable in your own skin while navigating the path to prosperity. And now it's time for you to share your thoughts in the comments. Can you give us one story of someone you met who had old money elegance, but was not extremely rich or loaded with funds? Tell us about them. And if you'd like to watch more right now, click the video on screen to view our video on the psychology of old money. Thanks for joining, dear friends. Until next time.